If you want to buy cheap FIFA 20 Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD for 8% off your order. What's going on, guys? Jack here. Welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory, and for once we're actually going to start on my transfer list because I did do a little bit of trading. If you had seen any of the previous episodes, you'd have seen that we've invested a little bit of coins into some Paulinhos. We was buying them for about 2,500 coins, and a couple of days later we've managed to sell them for about 4,000 coins roughly. And same with Pavlenkas, we bought for about 2,000, sold for about 2,800, and some Oscars here which we bought for 1,000, and then sold for 1,500 coins. So a pretty decent turnover. Like, again, we didn't buy too much because, like, this is on my RTG account. I don't know if I need coins to buy players to do some kind of objective, so I invested about 30,000 coins and I got about 45 to 50,000 coins back, so about 50% return on investment, which is pretty decent. We still have some to sell here as well, Paulinhos and Oscars, but they'll sell in no time, no problem. Now, today we have had some new releases on the market. We do obviously have the Gary McKay-Stevens, which we haven't completed yet. I still don't think I will. I think the loan card, it's a decent card, right? It's just, you know, if I'm going to be using it as a super sub, I've got so many players that are just as good and just as effective. Maybe not 5-star skills, but, well, I've got Ziyech, Ziyech, for example. Like, they're different types of players, but I just don't really need this card. And then also the player moments Trezeguet, which was released today. Now, let's have a look at this card quickly. So it's got 5-star weak foot and it's got 4-star skills. Now, obviously Premier League, another player that's very similar is Heung-min Son, and his stats actually are quite similar in some respects. His acceleration and sprint speed is pretty much the same. His dribbling is a little bit better actually, especially his balance, the agility, the dribbling itself. He's got better strength. I think he's got about a 10 to 15 more strength, slightly more stamina, or about the same stamina, but his attacking position is a little bit lower and his reactions being 80 is a little bit lower. So overall, guys, this card is quite expensive, and that is the problem. I think it's almost twice as much as it should be because, as I said, it's very similar to Heung-min Son, which you can buy for about 100,000 coins or less now on Xbox and PlayStation, a little bit more on PC. But you can see here that Trezeguet is up at 250,000 coins, and the packs you get back in return aren't that good. Let's have a look. So you can see here the pack value at 30,000 coins here, and roughly about 15,000 for this maybe. So you're looking about 45 to 50,000 coins back in return for completing this SBC. Don't get me wrong, this card does look quite nice, but at this point of FIFA, you shouldn't be paying this amount of coins for this type of player. I think 120 to 150 is the absolute most that you could pay or should pay. The good thing, or something to mention about this card, is he is obviously Premier League and he is from Egypt, which means that he does get a strong link with Salah. So if any of you want to use a Salah, maybe have an untradeable Salah in your club, then this could be good to build squads with. But apart from that, guys, I just cannot recommend completing this SBC because it's just too expensive. Also, guys, something else that has been released today is actually, well, we've got Shapeshifters Challenge. We also have the 83 plus and 82 to 88 rated. That wasn't released today, that was yesterday. But we also have this Shapeshifters player. Now, this again is going to cost you about 200 to 250,000 coins to complete. I think it's too expensive. If you think about the winter refresh player thing, it was 80,000 coins. That was quite expensive at the time. Now, this is like 3 times as expensive as that. I know that there are better shapeshifters than in winter refresh, but there are still a lot of stinkers in there, you know, like a lot of players that are like 30,000 coins or 40 or 50,000 coins. And if you spend 250,000 coins and you get, you know, a decent usable player that's worth 100,000 coins, you've just lost 150,000 coins and you can't sell that player because they're untradeable. So I think I'm going to stay away from this. Even though we did get Bruno Fernandes in the winter refresh, that was just so lucky, and the odds of getting that was like 1 or 2%. It was ridiculous. I know we've got Ronaldo, Messi, Ben Yedder, Marcelo, David Luiz, loads of players that are very good, but I feel like I'm going to start getting too many untradeable players from different leagues and different nationalities, and it's going to be hard to actually put them all into one squad. So I'm just happy with getting these loan player shapeshifter loan packs and just doing them and just adding them into my club, because at the end of the day, you get bored of using the same players in FIFA. And if I pack someone like a Mendy, for example, who's a great player, I might eventually just get bored of using him as a CDM. Unfortunately, I think the content has been just too expensive today. Now, we have got a bit of a problem, and I couldn't play FIFA yesterday because unfortunately I was actually at a funeral all day, so I obviously didn't get the time to do anything or make any progress on this, unfortunately. That's why I didn't actually upload a video yesterday. So I've actually got to complete this score in 8 separate rival wins using Spanish players. I still need to build a squad for this. So that's what we're going to do now. Trying to fit as many Spanish players into the squad and also some La Liga players as well. Although these squad battle ones we can just complete in about 2 or 3 games after. So the only thing I really need to focus on is this Spanish one. Now, I'll know by the end of this episode if it's going to be worth completing. If I feel like it's too hard and to complete this, then I'm probably just going to drop this, because at the end of the day we do have this player moments Ramos now, which is a great player who you can start as right back on full chemistry and move to centre back position, or you can move him to CDM as well, similar to Bartra. So this isn't necessarily someone that we need to complete, but we're going to give it a go. So guys, here is the squad that I'm going to use. I haven't actually changed around the squad to get full chemistry yet, but we've got Deulofeu, obviously link in there with Doucouré, Inaki Williams and Morales as my striker, and Cam in 4-2-3-1. If I go 4-4-2 or 4-3-1-2, these are my two strikers. Obviously, Adama Traore, you could get his Scream card, you could get his Inform card, but what I'm going to be using him for is down the wings. I just need that pace, which is still 96, and he's still got very high strength at 89 with the basic chem style. What I will be doing is playing Doucouré and Santi Cazorla as my CDMs, except with Santi Cazorla I'm probably going to make a substitute for Tomiyasu, since I very rarely score with my CDM anyway. I need to just score with either Adama Traore, Morales, Inaki Williams or Deulofeu, which are all pretty decent players. Once I've scored with them, I can actually make some super subs like Orsic, James and McKay Stevens to make sure I get the win. Also, just a quick recap on some of the challenges apart from the striking gold one. If I do get into a position where I can chip the goalkeeper, I'm going to do that to make sure I don't need to rush to do it on squad battles. Also, assist 2 goals using the La Liga forwards, that's going to happen as well, because we've got La Liga players in our attack. Score using La Liga players and assist using a Bundesliga player, that's one which we're probably going to do separately on squad battles if we start to complete these challenges quickly. If we don't, then I'm probably just going to leave this Bartra. But let's get into our first game anyway. Alright, here we go. So Mbappe, Ben Yedder, Guardiola, Leroy Sané and Kimmich as well. Like, this is a pretty decent team for a Bundesliga team. Oh, here we go. Chip him. I don't know if that counts as going like an actual chip goal, because it didn't go over the goalkeeper, but I think I got it round him, so that might actually count straight away 2 minutes or 3 minutes into our first game. What a beast. That means we've scored with a Spanish player now. I could make some substitutes, but I'm going to stick with these guys. Go on. Oh, again. Oh, mate. Imagine if I got another chip shot. I don't think it counts, though. Yes. Adama. Find someone. Yes. That's 2-0. I think it's onside. Is it? No, it's offside. Damn. Oh, no. No. How's he made that? How's he made the opportunity? I am all over this guy. All over him. Yeah. Oh, that first touch was so bad. Oh, have I not marked that up? Oh, my God. It's just the players in his team, man, just do it all for him. I wonder if it's possible for me to ever come up against someone with the same or worse team than mine in Rivals. It just never happens, does it? Yes, come on, you got to put that away. Is that onside? Is that onside, please? Yes, 2-2. Come on. Yes, let's try again. Let's try again. Thank you very much. I wish I had the play moments Morales, but he was so expensive at the time. But this card is so good, man. For his rating as well, 82 rated. Oh, that is beautiful play. I can chip the keeper again. Oh, how's he stopped that with his foot? Oh my God, that was brilliant goalkeeping, to be fair. No, no, oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, such bad defending. Like, I have absolutely nothing to complain about apart from my defending. It was so bad there. Oh, oh no, he's got it. No, last chance. Oh, okay, it's corner. No, no, Hierro, get. Oh, it's been a draw. All that for a draw. That person was probably the easiest opponent that we're going to get in this division as well. So I'm really disappointed with myself. But it is first game on. And I think we do get a chip shot there. But I don't know if I need to win the game with the chip shot. So let's see. Score a chip shot using La Liga players in 2 separate squad battle matches or Rivals. I scored a chip shot. So it's such a stupid thing. I don't understand the chip shots, because some people say that they score chip shots all the time. It doesn't count. And I clearly did do one. But I don't know, man. Alright, so what we're going to do, and I've decided I'm going to go into one more game of this Rivals. If I don't get a win and score with a Spanish player, then I'm probably not going to complete this challenge, because if I don't start, getting these ticked off already, then it's just going to be too much of a grind to do in 2 or 3 days time. Like scoring and winning in 8 games with Spanish players. I should have started this earlier, but obviously with the funeral this week and other things to keep on top of, I just couldn't start it until now, which is Wednesday. It's just a little bit too late. Okay, let's hope for a half. Yeah, okay. You know what? I can deal with this. He's obviously doing some kind of French challenge. He's completing his French icon thing. Now, something I'm going to say is this guy is, I'm going to say 90% sure, I'm sure that he has relegated himself, because you wouldn't play with a team like that in your current division. Like, you're crazy to do that. Yeah, this guy's definitely Div 2 at least. Like, he's a good player. Oh, wow. Only because he had such a bad weak foot that he missed that shot. Oh, the rebounds. Fuck off, man. Like, as if I'm playing someone that's relegating themselves bad enough, but then that's something where he's made a pass which I knew and intercepted. It just bounced perfectly for him. Love that. Like, I think my Decore has more strength and good tackles and more aggression than flipping Maximum. Like, here we go. Ben Yedder, fucking cheat card. Oh, fuck off. Get it! Oh my lord, this guy is the luckiest twat I've ever played against as well. He's just wasting time now. In Rivals, like, this game, we play Weekend League against sweaty people all weekend, abusing the meta. Then we get into Rivals and we're playing in low divisions against people like this. It's just no wonder people are so annoyed at this game now. Oh, of course, mate. The AI little slide tackle for you as well. Brilliant. Go on, Hero, 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 Hero. Oh, bollocks. Oh my god, the foul's right on the edge of the box as well. I get nothing out of scoring this, just apart from like taking away points away from him, so I still want to score it. Oh man, if we actually moved that in more towards the middle, we would have had it. So there we go, guys. I am playing Rivals in the middle of the week using a team to complete challenge. This is why I try not to play FIFA too much, because it frustrates me. I know a lot of people in the comments, I know a lot of people in the Discord that we've got basically saying like it's so hard to play FIFA for a long period of time now, because there's not really many game modes that we can play, and I feel like I'm always complaining about this. And the thing is, I'm not in the high division as well. Look, Division 4, it's not the highest, but if you're in like Division 1 or Division 2, most people relegate themselves down to like Division 4 or 5, and if you're someone that's like Division 4 or 5 level, they relegate themselves down to like Division 8. So it's like there's no true division of standard in Rivals. It's just a mixture of different players. So yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to go for this bartra anymore. It's just too much of a task to really get this challenge complete. Because you know what, I might play someone like that and I might score and win the game 1-0 or 2-1. But maybe a Spanish player doesn't score. That means I have to complete this challenge so many times. And to do that in 2 days is just too much. But the thing is, we have a striker bartra here. Obviously, you would start him as like a CDM or try to play him as a centre mid or a CDM. What we do have in the store is actually, where is he? So we have a Sergio Ramos. Obviously, this is also a player that you can play as a centre mid or a CDM as well. You can start him in right mid, you can start him as a right back, you can start him as a centre back. You can move him to where you want in your team basically, because he's had such a massive pace upgrade. The problem is with Ramos, his stamina is only 82. That's quite bad for someone that's going to play like a CDM or centre mid. It would be perfect for a centre back, but for a right back or centre mid CDM, it's just not enough. But this is someone that we're going to try to complete. You do need an 86 rated squad, an 87, and another 87. So we're going to be grinding to get this. The good thing about this Ramos is there is no time limit. So I'm probably going to take the next couple of weeks or so to complete this. Also, what we're going to keep doing is basically just relisting all of these cards until they sell for the desired price that we want to sell them at. And yeah, we've made about 20,000 coins just from a little bit of investing between 83s and 84 rated players. But if you've enjoyed today's episode, I know it's been a relatively short one. Hopefully the new player challenge, we can get started quicker and it's not as many wins to complete as it is for bartra. But if you've enjoyed today's episode, please remember to drop a like before you leave. Also, make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.